first off, thank you guys for coming out. It's, seems like a lifetime. You know, I was here in 2019. I think I was here twice in 2019.
Yeah, we did 3 days and then we did a week.
Yeah, and then we did a week, and then everything changed in 2020. So it's been challenging. I know I was up on that wall once, twice with Jean-Jacques, kind of trying to do the best we could with what we had at the time. But it feels really good to be back. I think Jiu-Jitsu, you know, Jean-Jacques paraphrases it all the time. He's like, it's not what you see, it's what you feel. And I think that goes beyond the training. It's the connections we make with one another. This guy's like my brother. We've become so close, and to not be able to see him, that was challenging. So it's really nice to be here, and I'm glad to be here for the week. So that being said, let's get started. One of the things that we talked about, he was kind of giving me just some insight and feedback and what everyone's working on. And one of the things that I'm a big believer in is concepts, principles, things that you can easily assimilate, whether you're a brand new student or a seasoned black belt, things that you can just attach immediately to your development. They will help you improve upon the techniques that you already know, but more importantly, they will give you the power to start to problem solve and troubleshoot some of the things that you're dealing with. If you don't always have a professor or a coach to rely on, one of the best things in the world is when it's like, hey, I know I have it inside me. What do I got to do to solve this problem? What are some of the principles that I might be missing? And the more you know, the easier it's going to be to start to develop your game even more. So tonight, I thought it would work a little bit on, we were talking about earlier today as well. Everything is based with jiu-jitsu when you're working your guard on your ability to move your hips, your hip work. And while that's super effective, it may not always be an option. Sometimes your hips get grounded, and you have two solutions. You can use physical force and energy, but that can betray you. It can also get you hurt. The other option is to always remember, if I cannot engage my hips, I will engage my core, specifically my knees. So we're going to start with a little exercise. It's kind of a very basic defense that I like to work on when someone is going for the guard pass. And there's that moment, I'm going to have you lie on your back, sir. There's that moment when I'm able to pass the legs and put my knee down. But you're going to be flat. I'm able to put my knee down on his stomach. But you'll notice when I come around, there's going to be a gap between my hip, my hamstring, and my calf for a second. So what's going to happen here is whoever's on the bottom, you're going to swing that inside knee right in that space and pinch your knees together. Now all he's going to do is windshield wipe his legs that way. That's going to be the motion. We're going to have three options on how we complete this movement. But this is just a body mechanic I want you guys to start utilizing. Instead of, just freeze for a minute, instead of, now he tries to hip escape, and it's going to be tight. And if I'm heavy, again, he can hurt himself. Instead, when I start to put that knee down, this knee goes to work before I can sit on my leg. See, and we pinch the knees together and then just take them, boom, right over. Okay? Just as an exercise, you're going to start from this position, you move to the side, just go real slow, and then slide the knee in. Yes, just like this. You can go with the foot here, or you can just pinch. Right here. All right? Any questions? Let's get started.